Hi, it's Kozue. Bon Pretty kindly sent me their nail tip glue, so I'll be testing it out today. I took a look at Bon Pretty's website to learn more about their product. Seamless fit, UV-free, dark colored nail tips are also suitable. 20 plus manicures can be achieved. So this nail tip glue from Bon Pretty isn't a gel. It's more like a liquid adhesive. I've never used this type of nail glue before. I can't wait to see how it works. I trimmed my natural nails way down. I'll be using these two sets of nail tips I made earlier. The blue plaisaunce originally looked like this. I trimmed the tips into a ballerina shape. Susie from Nail Career Education said this in one of her shorts. For everyday life, a safe nail length is about 1.5 times the length of your natural nail. So I trimmed the tip of the nail tip just a little. I'm checking if the size and curve of the nail tip match my natural nail. The curve was just a bit strong, so I gently pressed to loosen it slightly. If you want to reshape the curve more noticeably, you can soften the nail tip by soaking it in hot water around 50 degrees Celsius before adjusting. I made these nail tips for practice and filming, but I'm glad I matched them to my own nail size. My pinky nail is really small, so this tip might be a bit too long, but I'll go ahead and try it anyway. I'm gonna clean my nails with ethanol. Buffing your nails can help the tips stay on longer, but since I'm only aiming for about a week, I'm skipping that step. Wow, my nails are tiny. Seriously. You'll find the glue's ingredients and safety notes written here. It contains cyanoacrylate, the main ingredient in super glue. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, and mouth. It looks like a slightly thick liquid, easy to apply and not too runny. No smell at all. It's really easy to apply, but since it's made with super glue ingredients, I have to work quickly before it sets. Once the glue is on, I place a nail tip starting from the cuticle side, making sure there are no gaps. The Bon Pretty website recommends pressing for 5 to 10 seconds, but I held it for 15, just to be safe. I got close it fast or the glue inside will start hardening. I quickly sealed the lid, just in case. I think it's already hardened. Of course, it's super glue, kind of. While gummy stickers and gel-type glues can feel thick, this one applies thinly and cleanly. It's a great alternative. It feels completely seamless, no discomfort at all. Now I'm applying glue to the rest of my nails. Since I usually use air dry polish, I'm pretty quick with the application. Yay! I'm amazed. Just 10 seconds of pressing, and it holds perfectly. So satisfying. I knew glues like this existed, but I didn't realize just how convenient they are. My pinky nail is ridiculously small. It went a little outside the nail, so I put it off with a cottonwood stick, but later I learned that this could actually be dangerous. Cyanoacrylate, the main ingredient in super glue, can generate temperatures over 100 degrees Celsius when it soaks into fibrous materials. This rapid chemical reaction may cause burns. So instead of using cotton swabs or tissues, which are fibrous, it's safer to wipe off excess glue with a silicone tool. It only took a few minutes to apply the press-ons to my left hand. That was fast. Perfect seal with no gaps or glue leaks. Super natural looking. Honestly, they look and feel just like my own nails. I'm impressed. I gently tapped my nails on the table to test them, and they are firmly attached. Now comes a tricky part. My right hand is a dominant one, so applying with my left hand will be interesting. Thankfully, I've had practice with air dry polish, so I could manage. By the way, you can see how I make these press-ons in this video. I've sped this part up a little, but it only took around 5 minutes to apply the nail tips to my right hand. While editing this video, my nails keep tapping the keyboard, but they are holding up perfectly. No signs of lifting at all. I don't use a keyboard at work, so there's no risk of irritating anyone with all the clacking. There I go again, using something with fibers. This time I didn't experience any heat reaction, but please don't try this yourselves. I'm never quite sure if I need to seal the glue lid super tight every time. Maybe I don't need to be that fussy? I accidentally dropped the nail tip here and panicked a little, ended up getting glue on my finger. Then I touched the nail tip with that same finger and of course got glue on it as well. And this is what happened. The glue came off my finger with a little rubbing, but it really stuck to the nail tip. I decided to try the Bon Pretty nail glue remover. This remover is meant to be sprayed directly when taking off the nail tips, but if I do that now, they'll pop off too soon. So I sprayed it onto a silicone mat on the table and use it from there. Whoops, looks like I've reached for something fibrous again. Since the glue is dry now, it should be okay. This got most of the glue off, but there's still a bit left. So here's a little trick. Nail oil. Have you ever seen white residue when you used super glue? When I was making miniatures for a dollhouse, I noticed this white residue, and surprisingly, applying hand cream made it disappear. So this time, I figured maybe an oil-based product could help lift the glue. I've heard acetone can remove the glue, but it tends to damage nail tips. It came off beautifully, and the nail tips stayed perfectly intact. It's not the nail oil making it greasy and shiny. It's best to be careful not to get glue on your skin or the nail tips during application. Once you are done, keep the nail glue in a cool, dry spot and make sure the cap is tightly closed to prevent drying. I put the glue back into its original bag and added the silica gel packet from a 100 yen shop to keep it dry. Hopefully, it won't be dried out next time I use it. This nail tip glue worked really well. Now I'm curious about two things: how long it lasts and whether I can remove it without damaging my natural nails. I'd like to cover those 2 points in another video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye!